Patriots Stadium at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Indianapolis. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. 20-yard line. Set. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. A pickup of 44 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10. Go. Another run here with Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis. First down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Set. Hey, ram. On the ground for the first time. Here comes John Luke Taylor. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's second and 2. A give left side for Mitchell. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And
he's into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 12th touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. At their own 27-yard line. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he will finally be taken down. But not until he gets to the Colts 35. It is a big play for the Browns. 35 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's right. 11.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bonds. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Now a toss, left side with Mitchell. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
2nd and 7. We are through 1. 6-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Black 80, black.
Here's Herbert. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly what they drove.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18. Why Tony?
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Pass caught by Barnes. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
On the quick, right?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the... Line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 3. Stroud. And this ball incomplete. on third down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
On fourth down, Stroud. Open man, that is Bond. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tackle made by Dane Belty.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes, and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. That is caught right side. That's Bandit. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10. And it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This one is complete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Browns are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. His fullback releasing. He's going to bring it in. Marking down just shy of the 40.
Gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this.
Can't stop this, you can't stop this.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Michigan man Mason Graham
up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Delta. Home troops right. Hey, that's one man. I got him. Set.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Herbert going to slide to a stop. He's got it. He's picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 18.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. What is it?
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. That's a clock stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Jarian Jones.
21.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
No
and
play
8.
fake. Herbert
At the 16.
on the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he will score again. Hayden Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. That's touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This fielded at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll start at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Over. 18.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 4. To throw, it's Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
That's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter. Like, points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Run! 380. Run! 5 9.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. That one never got started. Defense pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Go.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Run!
On play action, now Herbert forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
On 1st down, Herbert. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for pickup of 3. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready?
To throw, it's Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds with a flag down now in the backfield. Is that a hold or maybe it's a roughing call? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. Taylor. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. On the give, it's Mitchell. And he's into the end zone yet again. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And Bucks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. touchdown. It's Bates to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. They just couldn't get anything going from here.
It's 4th down.
He'll try to run. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. By a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Browns.
On play action. Stroud moving left. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
This is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland.
That's good for our Browns. 1st down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Browns will line up for the 2.
Stroud will set up the throw, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Run!
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go, let's go.
Another run here with Mitchell. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. Still going. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Indians. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Feels good. Makes the score 34. Browns 11.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Putting the tight end in motion. And off the deflection. It is taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Browns 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
At the 32-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Back to throw. Stroud. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Back at the 35-yard line.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And he is not going to get there.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. The pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen.